All right, welcome everyone to another edition of Deconversion Stories, and today I'm chatting with my friend Atheist Rhi over. It's Rhi, right? It's not Rye,
Yes,
right?
it's Rhi.
Okay.
Yes.
Because if I have to say Rye all the time, I'm going to want to start drinking. So.
Yes, it's Rhi.
Okay. All right. Excellent. So, yeah. Well, welcome to the show, Rhi.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Hope everyone's doing well tonight.
So far, so good. Can't speak for everyone in the chat, though. By the way, guys, I see you all. Welcome, everybody. And of course, my fantastic producer is now a part of the show. We've decided to do this a little while back, and I think it's been going really well because, sometimes he has questions. He has questions. So
And I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
All right, so Rhi, welcome. As I just said, I'm not going to repeat that, but I did anyways. But welcome to the show. And you know what I do here? I chat with people about their journeys away from whichever belief systems they were once a part of. So I generally like people to sort of take us back into the days of being a believer and how you found your pathway out of that belief system into becoming the atheist that you are today.
Well, I was always raised in a believing household. Like my mother, she bounced us around from denomination to denomination. She could never really settle on one. So I grew up in Baptist and then Pentecostal, and then it was all over the place. And oh gosh, so many memories. And then I around my teens, I started really questioning the evidence behind the faith. Like what real evidence was there? And I couldn't find very much at all. So it,
Strange.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like people have been worshiping a 2,000-year-old fairy tale. But the map behind me is Skyrim. Sorry, I was watching the thing.
The chat. Don't pay attention to those guys.
Okay,
ignore them. Ignore them.
No,
watch your cable for your mic, your headset or whatever. I guess when you tap or something, it makes a really weird scratchy noise. So.
Ooh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, so be aware of that.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Coins.
I started looking for evidence outside of obviously the Bible, and I mean that's when my mother and mine relationship really snowballed and took a bad turn. So, because she's still very embedded in the faith to this day, and it's very difficult to speak with her because every time she tries to have a significant conversation with me, God is always brought up, and saving me is always brought up. Like I can't speak to her. Oh my God.
Probably dinosaurs.
Yeah, from dinosaurs.
Those evil dinosaurs that Satan planted in the ground.
Dragons.
And she was my mother. She was a big influence on my life when I was growing up. And just learning about the misogyny and the horrible things done to women in the Bible and going, my mother supports this shit. Like, what the frick? I don't know. It's really bad. It was really frustrating.
I bet. But did you ever when talking to her about it? Because I'm assuming it's her the one that brings it up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever ask her sort of like in a epistemological sort of Socratic method, like why are you convinced? Did you ever talk to her like that about that?
I tried to, especially when I started deconstructing and I started thinking critically about everything. Because I used to be of the mindset that, the mass exodus from Egypt of slaves actually happened, and they just haven't found archaeological evidence to support it. But they all know it happened.
No.
They all know. That was my mindset. And so, thinking about this stuff and realizing that there is actually no evidence whatsoever, I tried to talk to her, and she just one ear and out the other. She did not want to hear it. She did not want to hear any kind of criticism of her faith or anything.
Well, when you go with the Socratic method, it's not really a criticism of faith, right? It's just questioning why people believe what they believe.
Yeah.
Because as we've often heard many other atheists in popular shows say, we don't choose what we believe. We're either convinced of something or we're not, right? So I always like to ask people why they're convinced of that, of what they're convinced of. So and most of the time they don't have a problem giving you that answer.
Yeah.
Next time you talk to her, maybe throw that out there at her and see what she comes back with.
We haven't spoken in quite a while, because last time I spoke to her, I asked her, I was like, can you just be my mom and not my missionary? And that got her so mad. She's like, you're so full of hatred and spite and anger. And
I'm laughing. I'm smiling.
I'm like, woman, I just want you to be my mom. Right? Like, is that too much to ask from my mother?
I'm just looking for a recipe, Mom. Just looking for a recipe. That's it. I don't need all this.
And I understand. I understand her faith is her crutch. She's been through a lot in her life, and faith is the thing that she leans on to be strong, and that's fine. She wants to do that, go for it. But stop trying to bring me back to Jesus. I don't want to go.
So you say you got out of it when you were a teenager, more or less.
I started thinking critically when I was a teenager, yeah.
Okay. So what were some of the first things you kind of thought about?
The first things I really thought about was, what a prick, the biblical God was. What an asshole. Like, just all of the things that he doesn't make freaking sense to me. Like, the flood.
You can swear, by the way.
Okay, thank fuck.
You don't have to say frickin'.
Okay, thank fuck, because I love cursing.
Yeah.
So he spent all this time, there were so many different denominations that my mother went to. Some said that the dinosaurs were real and that God, he was like, that's not quite it. So I'm going to destroy you and I'm going to make some primates and then see what happens there. And then he got mad at the primates. And so he's just like, fuck you guys too. I'm going to save this one family and everybody else, bye. And it just doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
Of course not. Especially when he's allegedly an omnipotent being. How could he get mad at what he created? He already knows everything that's going to happen.
Exactly. And he knows everything that's going to happen. Free will can't exist. Everything's predetermined. If something good happens, then oh yay, Jesus, thank God. If something bad happens, boo Satan, even though Jesus controls everything. Well, not Jesus, but God. You know what I mean?
But God made Satan, so.
Yeah, exactly. Who gives Satan power? God.
Mm-hmm.
Then what the fuck?
I would think that would be an error to create your arch nemesis if you're the creator.
Right? Like, I don't know. Can I smoke on camera or no?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also going to make one suggestion. Maybe we should do without the headphones because the scratching is still there.
The scratching's still there. Okay,
We'll take what little echo we get and we'll run with it.
How's this?
Good.
Looks good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry if you hear my roommate and his puppy in the background.
Oh, puppy.
She's like a 3-month-old Clover. She's a 3-month-old boxer. She's super sweet.
I love boxers and briefs. I'll see.
I prefer commando, but yeah.
I'm wearing what they call boxer briefs. So there you go.
Those are the meta of underwear. It is everything. Yeah. It is all.
It's a nice balance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I used to wear just the straight boxers, but I found that the boys would be everywhere, and every once in a while I'd like sit on one of them. I was like, oh crap! But these boxer briefs, they keep everything together. So they're not fucking wandering around. And I'm like, what are you guys doing down there? Like, what the fuck?
I took
playing chess. Like, what the fuck's going on?
I took a short rock climbing course, and the guy's instructions for like the harness, he's like, now, gentlemen, let's keep all the furniture in the same room. And I think you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh. That's great.
Like all the references they used to use in the Austin Powers movies. Yes. Tweaking berries, wetting tackle. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nick, go to your fucking show. What's that? Oh yeah, I'll let them know. Nick, they both say hi.
All three of them say hi.
All three of them, yes, I'm a mutant. I'm a triceratops. Never mind.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. That was terrible. So when you were younger, were you dragged to church by your mom, or did you actually want to go back?
Constantly dragged. It was the most tedious fucking thing. And she would get so mad because I would fall asleep in church in the middle of the sermon, and I'd be like, "What? You don't want me to fall asleep? I don't know what to tell you. They bore me to death. If you don't want me to fall asleep in church, don't bring me to church."
There's an idea.
No, it was
bring a pillow.
Yeah, it was constant, just forcing me to go to Sunday school with other kids and go to Christian summer camps and all this shit. And I think I was baptized a total of 3 separate times, which was really weird.
Get in there.
Like this, that was not good enough. We got to do it again. It's still not quite there. One more time. It was.
You're totally saved.
Yeah, I'm triple saved.
It's like being triple vaxxed.
Which I also have.
I got a Jesus booster.
They had to give her. They had to boost her hell immunities. So. Or I was thinking in my head like that cartoon like dunk tank where you like throw the baseball and hit the target and they just set you in front of it.
They should totally do that for those. They should totally fucking do that.
That'd be way more fun. And if they want to raise money that way,
I'd go get baptized if they did that.
$5, you get to dunk the pastor. Come on.
You can let go now. He's
what do you mean? Somebody switched the vat with acid? Holy fuck!
Excellent, Smithers.
That's not baptism. That's attempted murder.
Tomato, potato.
So Nick wants to know if you get to go to heaven 3 times now because you've been baptized 3 times.
Ooh, she's got the stamp.
I guess I'll find out.
You get a free trip because you filled out your punch card with all your baptism.
And do I get a free cup of coffee when I get to the pearly gates?
You got preferred seating.
Front row action.
Yeah.
There you go. So what when you started questioning stuff like that, like all the ridiculous stuff we're talking about, what do you think is the one that stood out the most to you?
I think the one that really stood out to me the most was all the fucked up shit they did to women in the Bible. You know, that's
Yes.
I mean, I loved archaeology and anthropology and learning about ancient cultures, and there was some shit that fit, you know, there's obviously places in the Bible that actually exist, but it's just like the whole, you know, New York exists doesn't mean Spider-Man exists.
Right.
What?
Oh shit! I should have told you not to traumatize Mikey.
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
go.
Spider-Man is real. I was lying. I'm a horrible, filthy liar.
How dare
Yep,
you?
I've got my costume right over there. I'm a little older now and don't get out much, but you know. And this isn't New York, but hey, I had to move at some point.
But yeah, so you know, in Judges 19, the dude cutting up his concubine and sending her all over the place. You know, Lot and his daughters.
Yeah.
Just so much fucked up shit done to women. And my mother was such a hardcore feminist. And I was like, this is the book that you go to for your morality and your empathy? Like,
They do.
No
That's not
wonder.
what you're supposed to do with concubines. I don't know if they didn't know that back then or something, but that's not what concubines are for.
Yeah. They're
thinking of vegetables.
Vegetables.
Yes.
And then she was also one of those people that adored Ron Wyatt. They found Noah's Ark and all this other shit.
Oh, good Lord.
I was in the middle of college when she did that one, or when she came out with that one, and I was just like, I looked into it and I was like, no. And she thought it was okay. So she tried to tie it in with, you know, real science, that it looked like an ark, but it was made of rock because it had fossilized.
Well, I mean, no.
Reaction.
It's a magic boat made of rock.
Yeah, rock. No, I mean, well, I don't know. How long does it take wood to it could be what do you call it? Petrified.
Yeah, that's what it did.
But not
up on top of a mountain with all the water up there.
Yeah, well, moisture in the air could do that too, but still.
Yeah. It was
it's not old enough for that to happen, and it would have just eroded away, basically.
And this is a woman who has a bachelor's in social sciences, and
so nothing.
How? They didn't make her take like any like science electives, or I guess not.
I guess not. I mean, she took calculus and some biology, but she was one of the microevolutionists, that God created everything, but that we have minusculely changed over time.
Yes, small changes in allele frequencies.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. And I'm like, you realize, like, that's literally evolution.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And so far, they haven't seen a necessity for someone to have started at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It just happens. Like they say in Jurassic Park, life finds a way.
Yep.
Next, you're going to be telling me that movie's not real.
Oh, actually, I can't do that because they actually are doing stuff like that now.
They are. They're trying to bring back woolly mammoths and other species. They found a fossilized dinosaur egg with the embryo still inside very recently.
Yep.
They're going to run genetic tests and stuff if they can.
All right, Jonathan.
HIPAA, come on, man.
Dinobotful's got it right there. Social sciences and paleontology.
Maybe they were social dinosaurs.
The social dinosaurs.
They were
Well,
social.
their version of social is, hey, you're littler than me, I'm gonna eat you. It's about their social behaviors right there.
Oh my gosh. Ron
That's why
Wyatt is actually a performance art character played by Zach Galifianakis. I can believe that.
Yeah, woolly mammoths are most possible. They also have what do you call it? Woolly rhinos too. Apparently, they have some woolly rhino DNA that they could fuck with. But the animals like that, I don't really have a big issue if they attempted to bring them back. It could possibly be done, but I don't know if they'll ever, because that whole thing about the little bug inside the amber drilling any, that's horseshit. You can't.
It
Really
is, yes, very much.
So I don't know. Sure, they've got soft tissue, but it's like collagen, so I don't really know if they can pull any DNA out of collagen or not. I don't know.
Dinosaurs.
But I highly doubt that they're going to actually. They could, I guess, or maybe they have already. I don't even know, because I remember seeing an article about them wanting to insert something, I guess, into chicken eggs, and they made chicken that had teeth or something like that.
Oh,
or
hell no. No. Stop.
I can't remember.
No.
But,
they want to see your pipe.
Oh, see, I can't. I fuck you guys. I can't smoke in here. God damn it.
It's okay, Neil. When I move up to BC, we're gonna buy a house and you can smoke all you want.
All right.
Yummy.
All right. We're gonna buy a house.
I plan on hitting the lottery and buying like an entire cul-de-sac, and I'm just gonna fill it with all of my YouTube friends.
YouTube Boulevard.
Yeah, and we won't work. We'll just stream.
Yeah, we'll just constantly stream with our gazillions of patrons and members.
We'll make a reality show.
I still got to trigger the membership thing for the show too, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
But I need little things made. Little fucking.
Oh, little icons.
Yeah,
or,
for the usage there.
Emojis. I don't know what they're called.
That's what they're called, emojis. I'm pretty sure. Or whatever.
Small pictures.
That's not important. We're talking about deconversion stuff here.
Yeah, Neil.
That's like shit we can ramble. I know I started it. We can ramble on about that shit in the after party, but all right. So
another thing that made it so confusing growing up was like, it wasn't like my mother was, because it was mostly my mother. My father didn't give a shit about religion. He was an atheist. But I don't think even she really knew what to believe, because she moved around so much. Like I was saying, from different denomination to different denomination. And at one point she was a young earth creationist, and then she was an old earth creationist. It was like nothing even made really a lot of sense to her.
How I'm confused. How do you go from being a young earth creationist to an old earth creationist?
Very carefully.
So she doesn't actually know what she believes. Is that what we're getting at here?
Exactly. She
believes what the dude at the fucking at the what do you call it? What do they call those?
Altar.
Yeah. I don't know. I was gonna say pupa for some reason. It's named something else in Hebrew in synagogue. Bima or something, I think it's called. Anyway, but what in the fuck are you smoking? Oh, never mind. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah,
the Puba.
The Grand Puba.
I would read it to you, Neil, but it's written in Hebrew. I have no idea what it says. I found it, but it's a squiggle and like another squiggle.
A squiggle and another squiggle. Them there Hebrew squiggles. I could read it probably. So anyway, because I can read Hebrew. So there you go.
Can I copy and paste this?
Probably.
Oh God, it won't even copy right.
Anywho,
pronounce this.
Yeah, Dinobot.
All right, it's in the private chat.
Okay, dokie.
I don't know what that. It's a bunch of sevens and an N. I don't know what that is.
A bunch of sevens. No, it says Lishnot.
I don't know what that
That's
is.
what that says. You read from left to right, by the way. And the first letter there is called a lamed, and that is an L sound. The second letter is called a shin, and that makes a sh sound. So, and the third letter there is an nun, which is the N sound, and the one in there is like a vowel,
Lightning bolt.
which is the O, where the O sound comes from, and the last is the tet, and that is where the T sound comes from. So you lishnot is what that means. So there you go. So not puba. Yes. Oh, there you go. I posted it in the chat too. Apparently.
Good job, Neil.
Are you pretending to be me again, Mikey?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There we go. Okay, so I can't even remember where the hell we were now.
I have a question.
Yes.
Was your mom's influence like thrusting Christianity on you like during school? Like, where did you like miss out on stuff because you're like, no, that's the devil. Can't be going out there dancing.
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
Fair.
I lived in an area of Southern California called Sage, and it was basically bumfuck Egypt, right? And it was nice out there. We had horses. That was great. But there was nobody my age around. So I was very sheltered. It was a literal miracle if she would let me go spend the night at somebody's house. Like a birthday sleeping party or whatever. Like,
So
never.
it had to be a special occasion then.
It had to be. And it didn't matter. The older I got, it didn't get any better. It was still the same. So I was very sheltered growing up. And she wouldn't let me watch certain TV programs or read certain books. She was one of those anti-Harry Potter people.
Oh boy. I was just going to say, I bet it was Harry Potter or like Lord of the Rings or something involved.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, she was okay with Lord of the Rings, but not Harry Potter.
Well, that's because Lord of the Rings, I guess, has been around since she was younger too, because Tolkien wrote that quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
I loved it when I first got it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
How you gonna hate on Frodo? It's Frodo.
It's Frodo. I love Frodo.
What else wouldn't you like? When you say TV shows, what were the kind of TV shows you were?
Ooh, South Park. She was very against South Park.
What? Really? Probably because they make fun of religion constantly.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Oh, constantly. She hated South Park
and Canada.
She would barely let me watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Really?
Yeah. Like, even with, all the religious undertones and shit, she was still like, It was...
Shane was lucky. Shane Billowitz in the chat there says that he got the Narnia books, which are highly religiously overtoned anyways.
Oh, yes.
So.
Oh, yeah. She loved the Left Behind series. She loved... yeah.
It's actually pretty good. Honestly.
It was very interesting because when I was young, she would try to bribe me and my sibling into memorizing the books and in order the books of the Bible. Like, oh
yeah.
And she's like,
"I'll give you a little song you guys can do." Do they have like a song for that where you know, Genesis and then they keep going on and on like that sort of thing?
Not that I've heard.
Okay.
But
maybe it's just me, or maybe I had a dream one time.
Neil was over there just singing songs, his like legs swinging off a bench, just
Deuteronomy and Leviticus, and yeah. I don't know.
They used to make us have like little competitions to like who could get to like a chapter and verse first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me
see if I can find that song.
It's
got to be on YouTube.
66 books. That's a lot to memorize, says Dinobotful.
Word.
Well, thank you, Derek.
Yeah.
Enjoying this person.
Thank you very much.
How much are you enjoying, Derek? Did I just say that?
Yeah.
This is a no holds barred episode, people. It's going to be a table of chairs ladder match. I don't know. At some point.
So, like, and then after I stopped going to church, I became kind of a deist, and she was very upset with that. You know,
really.
Then I became,
even though you still had a God belief of sorts, she still was pissy about it. Eh? Wow.
I had to be her denomination, or else I was going to hell.
Yeah, whenever she settled on one. It's like, hello, Sybil. Why don't you settle on one of those fucking things?
Right?
And then maybe we could talk.
I just looked up that song. This is the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's like to the tune of "Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble?" It's like to that tune. It's
no,
awful. And there's 128,000 views on this video. I am so depressed.
The gullible.
Oh my! It is awful. It's so clearly non-rhyming.
So clearly.
Well, you know, they don't have to rhyme. You don't have to have lyrics that rhyme.
Yeah, but then it needs to be some sort of poetry. You can't just do a list,
right?
And then just do it over a song. And just be like, hey, that's my song.
Zeppelin did it all the time.
Well, there's
Rush did it too.
Well, you got to be very cool to do something like that. Homegirl was not very cool. She was not. Oof.
Shane, I got your Sybil reference, Neil. For those of you who don't know who Sybil was, it was I can't remember. Was it based on a real person? I think it was based on a real person who had multiple personality type. I don't want to say disorder because we're trying to get away from using words like that for something like that.
Syndrome.
Yeah, sure.
Dissociative identity.
Yeah, and so she had multiple people that she would be like, and they made a movie about her and stuff like that. It's a heartbreaking show, really. It is, but whenever you get people that are just seem to be indecisive like that, especially about something like what denomination they want, I always like to pull that out as sort of, all right, there, Sybil, when you get back to me, and we can talk seriously about it, sort of thing. Which I really shouldn't do, really, but I'm not trying to make light of people like that, but still. Sally Field was the star. That's correct. Yes, Shane knows what I'm talking about.
Shane's in the know. Shane's on the money. Shane is on the fish, as they say.
On the fish.
On the crab.
On the crab? What? Oh God! See a doctor.
No, I got the shampoo and the comb. I'm good.
They just bungee jumping anyways, right? No.
Some people have cats.
We have crabs. There was an old commercial back in the day, the "We've got crab legs." You ever see that? And people would be dressing up like crabs and have crab legs. Never mind. Could have been another dream I had.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody Google that shit. The old "We got crab legs" commercials where the people wearing.
I did. I just looked up.
I will not be putting that in my search history. Thank you.
I just looked up that terrible song. I might as well go for broke now.
For broke.
It's from 1983. If anybody remembered that,
there's the cure. Shave. There you go. Well, thanks, Derek. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. We're kind of a little bit off topic, but once in a while we like to have fun shows like this because Rhee's a fun party kind of person anyway. So
damn right.
And
Sea Galley. That's what it was. That's what it was. Sea Galley. We got crab legs. Yeah.
Oh, what's that,
Funny.
Neil? You're gonna post it in the chat? Oh, good idea.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was me, folks.
I don't know how he searched it so fast, but yeah, they are operatically singing about their crab legs.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. It's from the 80s, I think, that commercial.
1983.
Holy crap.
Damn. That's older than I am.
These guys are terrifying. I'm not searching anything else you tell me.
Okay. All right. Fine.
No more.
I'm not. No, I've learned my lesson.
Triple coins. Yes, I know, Ollie, but Mikey's asleep at the wheel.
I did it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's one. There you go.
I did it when I heard it.
Just to make up coins. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Maybe I'm the one that's asleep at the wheel.
Yeah. Sleepy Wheeler.
Sorry, I'm distracted because I got a new Lego set today. So.
Ooh. I love Legos.
Well, fuck yeah. I built a bunch already. Like the coolest one I built, which I'll show during the after party, which I think I probably already did, but it was the Batmobile.
Ooh, Batmobile.
Like the classic Batmobile. I guess Nadimos looked it up.
Yep. Don't click on it, guys. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have posted it. Or Neil shouldn't have posted that. It's haunting.
Bad, Neil.
Damn it, Neil. What have you done?
You're gonna get it later, Neil.
I mean, it's probably just like I'm gonna have some weird fever dream later on tonight, and I'm gonna have both of those songs playing simultaneously.
People coming at you with crab appendages.
Yeah, the crab. The lady's gonna have on a crab suit, singing the fucking books of the Bible to me, and I just won't be able to wake up and turn it off.
No, you can't worry about that because the crabs aren't kosher. Remember?
Oh, that's good.
There's no Bible quoting with a crab suit on. That would be very sacrilegious, I think.
Weren't like lobsters used to be like peasant food?
Yes.
So I thought, okay.
They were for prisoners. They were poor people's food.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden.
Well, once the hoity-toity people got a hold of them and started, dipping them in garlic butter and stuff, then all of a sudden it was the big.
Yes.
Now they're $14 a fucking ounce.
$14 a fucking ounce.
It's cheaper than my weed still, but hey.
For a bunch of $1,400 an ounce for sea roaches. Never
sea roaches. To be on 323 says, in like the 1700s, lobsters were like probably because there were like lots more of them back then. I'm always excited. Hellbound Hillbilly. It's I'll just show you.
Or riots over too much lobster on the menu in prison. That's amazing.
It's the classic Batmobile right there. And for some reason, it comes with Batman, which is here, but it also comes with the Joker, but no Robin. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, didn't you remember in Batman when Batman and the Joker were best friends and they used to ride around the Batmobile and they would get milkshakes and they would high five?
This is kind of the idea I got here. Batman and the Joker having some fun together.
They would go get a malt.
My milkshake brings other boys to the yard.
All right, enough of that.
That is my fucking jam. You want to get me fucking acting a fool in public? Fucking play milkshake after I've had a couple. It's going down.
And I built the Mandalorian ship too, Bo-Katan's ship, the one that pivots like that.
I have a new mission in life, and that's to get Shane the Skeptic to dance on live stream.
Shane? Really?
Yes, I need to get him to dance on live stream.
Oh yeah. I know, no Robin. I don't know. I was kind of pissed. But I really don't want to see Shane dance. Sorry. The poor fucking guy too, because when I was down in Texas for Faithless Forum.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we should get together and smoke some dubs. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. But the timing just never hit. Yeah. So I didn't get to smoke dubs with Shane. Oh, well.
That sucks.
Next time. I was going to say we should go to Matt's place and do that. He's like, fuck no. We all know how much Shane loves Matt these days.
Yes.
But that's between them.
I'm so glad Shane is on TikTok now, though, because
Yes,
he's
he is.
fucking desperately needed on that app.
She's got it. She's got it right here. Joshua Judge's First King Crab Legs, Second King Crab Legs Chronicles. One Barnacles.
One barnacle. Okay, so yes, back to the deconstruction thingy.
Yes, now that we're on about lobsters and Lego. Hey, have
Yes.
they done a Lego lobster? They should do the blue one, the really rare blue Lego
Ooh, yes,
lobster.
or the one that's like down the
Or
middle.
Two-Face. Two-Face
Yeah,
lobster.
red. Yes, that one. That'd be a great one. So yes, so okay. I started really deconstructing in college. So I went
That's
from
pretty
theist,
typical, actually.
yeah. I went from theist to deist to agnostic and now to agnostic atheist. So they were all kind of those were all kind of short-lived. Maybe a year to a couple months but for each one. But in the end, I was just like, you know what? I don't fucking know. I have no fucking clue. Even if I was still a Christian, I have no definitive proof for any of it. So why the fuck am I convinced of it? That's a stupid position to have. So I came to my mother because she was the one always, like I said, always pushing it down on my throat. And I was just like, I'm an atheist. I'm agnostic atheist. And she got really upset. She cried. She the emotional manipulation. And now every single time she has a holiday or a birthday or a Mother's Day, she says, Rhi, will you come to church with me? It's all I want. It's the only thing I want for my present is for you to come to church with me.
Fuck off. Are you kidding?
No, for legit. And I'm just like, no.
What manipulative tactic that is.
Very fucking manipulative. Oh, the only thing I want is for my birthday for you to come to church. I haven't seen you in 3 years. I just want to go to church with you. Like, Mom, I am happy to spend the entire fucking day with you, but I will not go to church or any religious function. That's my boundary. That is my fucking boundary. And she gets so upset. Oh, you're ruining my birthday. You're ruining Mother's Day. And I'm like, no, you are. I have a clear boundary, and you are deciding to set that boundary on fire. So
yeah. No, I get it. The next time it's your birthday, go, you know what, Mom? You know what? I'd like for you to never ask me to go to church with you again for my birthday. How about
hey,
that?
Mom,
turn the tables on.
Can you go to the Satanic Temple with me?
Are you a member?
I am actually, yes.
My very good friend Aaron Ron just became a member.
Ooh.
Yeah, he showed off all the paperwork and stuff. Said he'd been thinking about it for quite some time, but at least the last time I spoke to him. But yeah, he's in fucking Mexico right now, bastard.
Oh shit!
Drinking
like I
rum on the
don't
beach.
identify as a Satanist, but
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the way that women's reproductive rights are under attack in this country.
Yes.
I would like to feel a bit more protected under religious rights. So, because I mean, I am on very effective birth control, but still, accidents happen, and it scares the shit out of me. If I could have a hysterectomy, I would do it in a heartbeat.
I was born with my birth control. It's called my face. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That reminds me of something Chico would say.
Who the hell's Chico?
Atheist Chico.
Oh, fuck.
Who the hell's Chico? God damn it, Neil.
I know. Sorry.
Shame.
Clip that.
I'm going to tell him you said that. I'm going to tell him you said that.
who is this? I just didn't make the connection because usually when I hear the Chico that we know, atheist, I usually hear the atheist part with it, like atheist Chico.
True.
So
I just call him Chico because he's Chico to me.
Old Chico.
Oh, but no, I mean, okay, so after all the the deconstruction, and I came to terms with being an agnostic atheist.
oh, careful. I hope Steve McRae is not in the chat.
I still don't understand any of this. I'm just the dumb. Like, do I make the fart jokes now or later? Like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. And then someone will start.
Cares?
And then someone will start explaining. I was like, no, I didn't want to know. I was just saying I don't know.
Nate also lives in my
not
province.
Morrowind, no, Skyrim.
Yes,
but close. I am a Skyrim nerd. I'm a fucking nerd.
I haven't played. I got a PS3. Like that's the last system I played.
Don't turn that motherfucker on. Your house will catch on fire.
I know, right? Like, and I'm still trying to get through fucking Arkham Asylum for fuck's sake.
Like, I have these tubs that you get from the store. They store whatever. They're a bunch of storage fucking tubs. I'm sorry, I'm stoned. But 70% of my storage tubs are full of books.
Oh, cool. I just
because I have so many books.
My bed.
I fucking love reading. Reading was always my escape. Like, one of the very
Here's
first
one for
books.
You. Big ass thick one.
The rocks were there.
Yeah, by my very, very good friend Jackson Wheat. It's and I've gotten like I'm about this far into it because I haven't really been getting into it very much. But yeah, he makes it very readable. It's awesome.
Yeah. There's this book called Religion Explained, and it basically talks about the genetic predisposition that all humans have to believe in a higher power, right? Or at least that's his idea. And so my mother found me reading that book, and she's blasphemy. I'm just like, what have you got against the idea of your faith being, investigated? Why is that so scary to you?
Because I think deep down inside, people like that actually know that it has no ground to stand on in reality. And no, Nate, I did not feel the tsunami. We didn't really. There, as far as I know, not a whole hell of a lot happened here.
There was an earthquake near me the other day. Yeah. It was actually 4.2, about 23 kilometers away from me.
Yeah, you missed a couple, Wally. Just tell me that. Yeah, you missed a couple, Wally. Go ahead, take up a coke.
I will allow it.
I will allow it.
And Rhi, Nate wants to know if you played the anniversary edition of Skyrim.
I have not.
I thought the whole point of Skyrim was like to play with like all the mods, because then people are like just like they're using a dragon as a sword, and they're like riding on a chicken, and then it's like my buddies were showing me this. I'm like, what is the point of this game? It's like, oh well, we don't actually do the game. We just fuck around and have fun. I'm like, now you have my interest.
Now you have my attention.
Yeah.
No, I feel that too, because I will avoid the main quest for the longest fucking time, and I will just fuck around in every other way that I could.
I did like 2 or 3 missions, and then they told me to get on a horse and ride to the next city, and I went the wrong way, and it didn't correct me, and I rode the wrong direction for 45 minutes, and then I was like, cool, I'll just fast travel back, and they're like, you didn't unlock that yet. I was like, I'm done. I'm not riding all the way back over there.
Good day, sir.
I said, good day, Sheriff.
Yeah.
There's another coin for you there, Ollie. Oh, it's probably because it's Ollie.
I was about to say it's probably his ass.
Yep.
Yeah, I live in Southern California, so I experience, like, I'm pretty much right on top of the San Andreas Fault. So I feel a lot of fucking earthquakes regularly.
So somebody built a Lego lobster, according to Ollie.
Oh my gosh.
Well, there you go.
But it's what they call an MOC, or a
Crustacean.
no, MOC is like it's not a standard. It's not an official Lego build. It's something
Oh, okay.
that people do. Like they have those modular buildings you can make the cities with and stuff like that. And people have been making tons of them for a long time. And you can actually go online and get the instructions to build those sets from this website. And they're fully endorsed by Lego, by the way. So they're not actually, doing any copyright infringement. Lego says, "Oh yeah, that's what we're all about. It's coming up with new." So they're fully endorsing all the instructions and stuff. So
Nice.
yeah. Yes, Ollie, I did see the Lego pic, as you now know. Yeah. Pinchy.
Pinchy.
Every
Right,
lobster I ever own's name was Pinchy.
That reminds me of that Family Guy episode where, or was it Simpsons? I can't fucking remember. Anyway,
Simpsons did it.
I'm in danger.
That's my wiki.
Oh my gosh. Exactly. I
You
fucking love
choose me.
it.
That's all I'm saying for the rest of the interviews. It's just gonna be Ralph Wiggum quotes, but I'm gonna. And my challenge is to try to make them fit.
I'm here for it. Do it, please.
Yes.
Oh
Ooh,
my gosh.
I got 35 to pick from. This will be easy.
Ollie, no, nobody fucking knows who. I've never even heard of Lester the Lobster, and I'm Canadian. From Prince Edward Island. Oh, I guess he's PEI's version of Puxatawny Phil or something. Is that what's going on here?
It tastes like burning.
It's like burning.
My cat's
Oh my
breath
God.
smells like cat food. They're going to start posting them all in the chat now.
Oh my gosh.
What? Lies. No, they're not. I could squish one.
I can squish one.
They're not immortal in my kitchen, pal.
I put my head to my shoulder.
My mouth tastes like pennies.
When I grow up, I want to be a principal or a caterpillar.
To my shoulder.
Doctor said I wouldn't have so many nosebleeds if I just keep my finger out of there.
Oh, and thanks. Holy shit!
I'm a Star Wars.
Anton, yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Super Nintendo Chalmers. All right.
Okay.
We're all over the place.
I know we are totally. Let's try and bring your let's bring your deconversion to full bloom here, and then we'll jump into an after party where we can do more ridiculous shit like that.
Okay.
Let's get across the finish line, shall we?
So yeah,
Stop distracting us, Chuck. Jesus.
Yeah, leave us alone.
So I started really deconstructing, becoming an agnostic atheist, reading all the things I could find, watching, Christopher Hitchens and Richard Dawkins and all the big names.
You go downhill.
And just falling in love with the epistemology and, the fight for separation of church and state. That's one of my biggest things is religious trauma, getting rid of, you know, Christian nationalism, evangelical pressure to live by their beliefs. It pisses me off so much.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I want to do my fucking best to stop it.
Do you ever feel like you were a believer at any point, or were you always just kind of like, I don't want to go here. This is stupid. I don't really want to do any of this.
I would have considered myself a believer for a very small part of my life, and I feel like most of the reason
Well,
that
you had to have been if you kind of went from a theist to a deist. So
I think the reason that I was a theist for the most part was the fear of going to hell.
Common, yeah.
And other than that, I really had no other reason to believe that any of it was true or real.
Your hair is tall and pretty.
Oh my goodness.
On the whole religious trauma thing, Courtney Hurd, who's also known as Godless Mom, is doing, of course, with Janice Selby, who's also known as Wise Counselor, doing the conference on religious trauma here in where I live, which I'll probably be a part of. So,
ooh,
yeah. Not that I suffered any real religious trauma, because I really didn't, but I'm going to be there to help out and stuff like that.
Nice.
Walk around with a box of tissues for people that need them, stuff like that. No, seriously.
Hugs and everything.
Yeah. And just helping with setup and cleanup and stuff like that too. I told Janice I would always be there to help if she needed me for that sort of thing. So we like to stick together over here.
Yes. I'm very much a helper and a supporter.
Right on. That's true too. Janice will be coming back on secular sexuality to promote the event. Excellent. You going to come down for it, Nate? Nate lives about 5 hours away. So
Me fail English. That's impossible.
I'm still going with the quotes. Jesus.
There's so many good ones. Ew, Daddy, this tastes like grandma. That's when they made the tobacco plant. They mix tobacco with tomatoes. This tastes like grandma. Kitty.
Oh, Kitty. He's like, I am not impressed. What the fuck is going on here?
Mother, I am not into this. Please release me.
Mom, my identity's unknown on YouTube. Come on, what are you doing?
Way to dox me, Mom.
I did not consent to
this. You ate the kibble. You made your decisions.
Just give me some whiskers, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, my God.
All right. What do you say we wrap this up and get into an after party?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, Rhi, it was a pleasure having you on tonight. I think we had some fun here. I think it was we derailed all over the fucking place all the time, but that's okay. That happens on the show.
That's just how it goes when it's with me. So
there was a rail. Wait, there was a rail.
Wait. We were supposed to be on one.
Wait, was I supposed to be getting railed or?
Yeah.
We were the equivalent of a Japanese bullet train in the ocean. We were doing many things, none of which we were supposed to be doing.
Kind of like that fucking sand train that they had on Boba Fett, though.
That was cool.
That was pretty fucking badass.
Lisa's bad dancing makes my feet sad.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Kidding. Not without my consent. Damn it. Meow.
I'm totally gonna smoke in our break because these are gonna get so much funnier.
Yeah.
I gotta roll one. That's okay. I just got some new stuff called Afghani cheese.
Ooh.
What? I don't know if that's a good name.
That's what it's called, Afghan cheese or whatever it's called. Just because of the color of the hairs on it, they're like cheese colored. So I know people are like, well, there's like 100 different colors of cheese, but it's the orangey type cheese.
Mine is called banana mango.
I also have Rockstar.
Afghan Cheetos.
Afghan Cheetos. Don't eat them. What do you do? Oh, you're fucked.
If you just ate the hairs off of like some flour, would you get like more high, or is like it mostly in like the stem and all that shit?
It's in the buds, and the THC is throughout like the buds and stuff. That's why they clip the buds.
Okay.
It's not in the stem. The stem you can use to make like clothing with. That's what the hemp part is.
It's the actual part. It's the actual flower part of the plant.
Yes.
Mm.
The hair, it's nice if it has hair, but it's technically the more crystallization makes the better high.
I just buy pre-rolls and I smoke them. I don't know anything about weed. I know
that it tastes good and it works.
Right.
You need to get some learns in.
Me fail English. That's impossible.
Oh my gosh.
No, Dave, your tongue doesn't go numb. People eat edibles all the time.
Not that I've ever done that.
All my friends have birthdays this year.
You know, it's sad but interesting is that I usually have to bake my own edibles because the ones that they sell at dispensaries or the ones that I get from friends never work for me. They don't do shit for me.
Oh, I'll be fucking. I ate too much of. I ate a whole or half of one. Like I don't know, almost a year ago for a Neil show, and I had to leave. I was so fucking high. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, I was sweating like crazy. I was just freaking out.
Your faces are going.
Yeah, and it like the fucking sound was like overpowering me, and I was just like freaking out. I was like, I can't do this. It's like I like casually tried to send a message. I was like, I'm too high. I can't do this.
I can't function.
So one time I took my sister to the Escondido Wild Animal Park, and they have this big hot air balloon that you can get in. It goes up and down. It's tethered, but it just, you can see the park from a higher view. And she was walking by it, and she's just like, oh my God, that thing is in 3D. And I'm like, your entire life is in 3D.
Yeah, it's like, unless you have like a stigma or something where you can't. I have a friend that can't see in 3D. He has to wear special glasses that are polarized lenses so he can actually see in 3D.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting new glasses soon.
So this is me in his car when he's not wearing his glasses when he's driving. Too close.
Break.
In his car better have the holy shit handle up here and the holy fuck bar in the front.
Fuck bar.
And the extra brake on the passenger side.
Yeah, like those driving school
Yeah.
cars that have the extra steering wheel and the extra set of pedals.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we just keep rambling on here. Let's wrap this up and do an after party.
Okay.
We're not doing a good job.
Yes, as the little thing down there says, thanks to everyone in the chats over on YouTube, Twitch, and even Twitter. Although I don't think people, I think you can't. Can you leave comments on Twitter? I think you can, but we don't see them.
You can if you try hard enough.
You can if you type, Neil. Fuck, don't be an idiot.
If you believe in yourself.
You gotta have faith. Never mind. Yes, and to my amazing patrons, you guys really are why I'm able to keep doing this show. So thank you guys for everything you do for the show. And do we really need to talk about this sort of stuff anymore? Because you guys know that True North Talk is coming. It'll be here soon. You guys already know that I'm one of the nonprofits co-hosts, along with Mikey and many other great folks like Nate's been on, and lots of other great people. So, and obviously the last Saturday of every month, myself and Andy and Seamus are doing that laughing or drinking out loud show over on Laughing at Disbelief. So yeah, that's pretty much all that stuff. I don't really think I need to keep doing that sort of thing. You guys know I can always put that stuff in the description box from here on out. I think.
Or we could record it and then you could just press a button and it'll be part of the outro.
We could do that. We could do that. We can make a new outro.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, for having me. I've had so much fun, and I will see you in the
Pleasure,
after
Rhi.
party.
You bet. But before we go, guys, yeah, as it says there, link to the after party is in the description box. If you want to be a part, help out Hillbilly. What is this True North talk? Shut up, Hillbilly. If you want to be a part of the after party, just let myself or Mikey know, and we can get you a link, and you can jump in here with us. We are usually some of the usual people that are in here are in the chat right now. Nate, haven't had you in here for a while, brother. You should pop in for a bit if you can. And Dave, I don't know why you're not doing it these days, but you should fucking come in here too. And of course, Ollie's pretty much part of the fucking furniture now in here. So anyway,
He came with the house.
he came, yeah, he's like Keith Richards. When God made Adam and Eve, and they were like, "Who's that guy?" Oh, I don't know. He was here when I got here. But yeah, so until then, guys, until next time, like I always say at the end of these interviews, like the late, great Christopher Hitchens once said, it's called faith because it's not knowledge. And we will see you guys next time.